What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Prime Example, back again with yet another video from the Mad Studios for all of you madmen. Today's gameplay was a cheeky one. I don't know how to describe it. I'll just commentate it while it's happening. But boy, I was livid about this one. So yeah, just going on right now. I'm just unlocking the man war to give myself a new scenery here. I just figured I needed to try something else. I wasn't happy with my classes at the moment, so I was like, all right, let's try something else. I've used a man war before. I like it. It's a pretty good gun. But grip high caliber I recommend because it's pretty good. I just got the gold on this rocket launcher, the previous game, so I was pretty stoked for that. But I was like, well, time to move on to the other one. I've worked on it before, so I was like, all right, what do we need? All right, we need 3 more of those. I believe 3 more of those. So I wasn't too worried about trying to get that. I was like, all right, I can get that in a couple games. And I was like, wow, look at that. Got the freaking match. So, yeah, I was like, all right, Jay, we're just going to... Oh, yeah, by the way, my playing with TVXQ, once again, his name is Jay. Just so if I refer to him throughout the video as Jay, that's who I'm talking about. And, yeah, so we just dove into a game of team deathmatch because I was not feeling anything else right now. We just got murdered in a game of domination, so I was like, all right, whatever. We're gonna switch it up in here and play something different. So we were just waiting for all these people to join. I was like, holy crap, dude! There's a ton of 3rd prestiges in this lobby. I was like, that is so odd. I was like, whatever. Well, it'll pan out. And I was just gonna look through some people's emblems because some people have some really cool ones. So I was like, all right, you know what? That's pretty cool. And then I was looking at this man's calling card, and I was like, that is the scariest fish I think I've ever seen in my life. I was like, that is just absolutely horrifying. And I told Jay to look at it. I was like, dude, check out this scary man's fish. And I was just flipping through, and don't mind that guy. He's dumb. That guy's got the cool Star Wars emblems. That's pretty cool. Got a little Jake, and then we got Jay, and then my freaking sweet lion, dude. Let me know if you guys want to see how I made that emblem. Just took a lot of time, but you know what, it was a beautiful emblem anyhow, and if you guys want to see it, I will definitely put up a video of what's going on in that emblem. So the teams are all fanned out, and I was like, whoa, what happened to all the 3rd prestiges? I was like, well, I guess they all left. So I was like, alright, we're gonna play a nice game of Fringe. I was just admiring my nice diamond SVG on that little thing. But so this gameplay is about to get under wraps here, and we'll go ahead and say, while we have this time, go ahead and give that like button a good smoshing. It needs a good smoshing. And as always, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you like this content and you want to see more of it. That'd be absolutely tops. But yeah, so this gameplay is something that is aggravating to probably a lot of Call of Duty players. And that is campers. Holy campers, let me get this out right now. Their team is quite possibly the most can-be team I've ever played against in this game thus far. So we load in, and I'm like, alright, where are these guys at? I'm expecting them to be like kind of charging forward a little bit, pushing some of the power positions, probably going to that White House to try and challenge the barn, and then stacking up on the train tracks to try and challenge people from running this way like I am. And I was like, alright, well, let's go ahead and look for them. I was like, alright, scout that way. I was like, nope, nobody down there. I was like, ooh, nope, nobody down there. I scout again. I was like, alright, maybe they're just taking a second here. And then I was like, okay, none of them are coming. And I was like, oh, alright, there's one. So I pop him. I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna die. So I slid here, and then I packed this guy, but he got me because, what do you know? He's camping. I was like, okay, so they're this kind of team. So I gotta play a little bit different here. I'm not gonna just charge in all Russian bumly like I normally do. I'm gonna have to try and play this one a little bit more stealthy. So I'm like kind of moving in a little stealthy, a little here and there. And I was like, all right, I wonder if these guys are all still back here. So I was ready for him this time. I was like, all right, what are you doing, buddy? So I got him, and I was like, all right, now I can move in. And then just look at this. 1, 2, right there. There's a 3rd guy, and I was like, holy crap. I was like, they were literally all just sitting back here, just waiting for us. And I was like, they're not even like looking in good directions. Like one guy was looking at the house, another guy was looking like down the alley. I was like, these aren't even good spots. So I was like, all right, let's get this guy. Almost died there. That was kind of cheeky. And then my game just freaked out, and I was like, oh my god, I better not lose this. I was doing pretty good. I was like, all right, I cannot lose this right now. I'm doing pretty high. So then I was like, all right, let's move this way. And I was like, alright, do I want to challenge the middle? I was like, no, let's just toss a grenade, because I was expecting them to like be a little more aggressive, and they just weren't doing very much. So I was like, alright, let's grab this guy. And then my buddy Jay was on the other side of the map, but he just died, so he spawned over by me. And I was like, alright, cool. So I got teammates coming in behind me, so I don't have to worry about that. And then this guy, I saw his gun poke out. I was like, alright, let's grab him. And then Jay stole that kill. Let me tell you what, that came back to bite us. So, anyways, back on. I'm like, alright, let's go find some more people, because they're clearly not moving, so I gotta go to them, which is not usually how I like to play. I like letting people come to me, because then it's easier to set up and kill them. And that's just a great way to play. I was like, alright, let's be stealthy, check this house, because people like to sit up in here. It's like, nobody. It's like, where the hell is their team? And it hit me. I was like, damn, they pushed all the way back, and they're all set up in their stupid spot again. And I was like, alright, well, we could get over there and get them all. So I was like, alright, let's grab him. Pop, got another headshot. I was getting a ton of headshots this game. Through my concussion, I saw him. I was like, let's grab this man. And reload. As always, I reload after almost every gunfight because I just feel it's so helpful that way. I heard the grenade, so I was like, alright, let's not get killed by this grenade. I was like, oh my god. So I was able to pick him off. Dante, I mean, there you go. And if you guys are wondering, I have not really tried to use the assault rifles very much, so that's why my assault rifle's kind of low. And I've noticed right there, when you look that way, you get a nice glare on your sight. And I was like, wow, it's kind of dumb. It's like, oh, look at that. They're all perked back up again. And there's another one. I shut down his hive. Thank God. I probably would have ended up running into one of those, and that would have been awful. So I do have my Tempest charged, but I am not that good of a shot with it, unless it's like a pretty easy shot to line up. Now, so I refrained from using it in this situation because I was like, alright, I'm loving this Man of War right now. It's treating me nice. I'm getting some good kills with it. I was like, let's stick with this. I want to get these wraps, and I want to get this GI unit. Because I was like, I've never gotten a GI unit before because I've never put it on. I was like, alright, this is going to be awesome. But I've seen them go ham before. So I was like, alright, we got to get this. And it was easy to pick off that guy. He wasn't even paying attention. I don't know what he was doing. He's just like looking at the house for some reason. I was like, alright, we got to be careful here. Scout the area. Slide behind some cover. And I was like, alright, we got to stay low. Stay good. We gotta pull this off. And I was like, alright, I am very close to these wraps. I was banking on it. I was like, alright, once I get these wraps, they're gonna get me enough kills, and I'm gonna get this GI unit. I was like, alright, let's get this guy. And I was like, crap, I'd hit him, but I didn't kill him. I was like, don't want to challenge him from there. He's probably posted up. So I saw this guy, and I was like, oh my god. And I was freaking out at this point. I was like, oh my god, I got these wraps. I'm gonna get this GI unit. This is gonna be sweet. I'm gonna get a nice gameplay. I'm gonna get to put it up for my madmen, and they're gonna love it. Okay, so now I admit I'm kind of camping right now, but I was like, all right, let me let these wraps drop so they can do their work, and then I'll move out with the wraps once they start hitting the ground. No, homeboy's like, I'm gonna destroy your wrap ship and screw you from getting your GI unit. And I was like, thanks, bro. That's what I wanted. Thank you so much. I don't know why I would have wanted this GI unit in the first place. So, anyways, now I'm like, well, I gotta try and get this push out. I'm like, all right, let's grab him. And now I'm 120 points away from this GI unit. I get 100 points per kill and 25 points for an assist. So I'm like, okay, I need a kill, and then I can drop some bullets in somebody and let a teammate kill him. Right here. I saw my rat get that kill, and I saw this man. I was like, okay, I'm going to get this guy. Nope, I missed all my shots on this man, and then he's just gone. I was like, oh my god, I could have had him right there, and that would have put me at 20, and then there's just an assist, and that's easy play. So I was like, well, I gotta try and push for this GI unit, dude. This game's running out. I'm like, we're already at 71, dude. This game's gonna wrap out in about 25 kills. I was like, all right, we're gonna move in this way because not a lot of people like this side. And I was like, all right, check over here, check it, make sure there's nobody here. Go through the side window just in case there's somebody watching that doorway. I'm like, all right, my buddy Jay just said that they're all back here again. So I was like, all right, gotta be careful. So I picked off this guy, and homeboy drops down with a KN-44 with a Varric sight for God knows why, and just decides he needs to end my damn score streak. And I was so pissed. I was like, oh my god, because that man was using a locust the entire beginning of this gameplay. And I was like, okay, so this guy's gonna be an easy pickup. No, he had to have a KN-44 now. So I was mad. I was like, all right, I'm pulling out this Tempest. I'm gonna just start shocking everything. I was like, I'm angry. I'm about to just try and murder these guys. I am no longer playing cautious. I am playing aggressive, and I am playing to kill. I saw this man shoot, and I was like, die, son. And I looked. I was like, not even going to stop to try and check those corners. There could have somebody that could have came in and probably killed me. And I was like, nope. So I saw him. I was like, I'm not going to take that shot. I'll miss it. And then, boop, I missed a shot anyways. Like I said, shot is awful with a Tempest. But I managed to pick up a nice triple kill with Tempest, so that helps grab me towards those hero pieces. Absolutely nice. And then I was like, all right, you know what? We're going back over here. I'm going to get a little revenge on this man. And you know what? I was just fairly salty at this point, so I jumped up here, which is an awful spot. Do not recommend it unless you have a weapon to challenge people at range, which I do, but I'm not an amazing shot with the man of war at decent range. I like to keep it to the mid-range because then I feel like I win most of my gunfights. Picked up that cheeky kill. Oh my god. I would have been even more mad if I died. And look at them. They're just sitting back here camping again. So I pick up this double kill and those nice little campers. And I was like, alright, I got this UAV. Let me just heal up right quick before I decide to get into another gunfight. And I'm looking around and I see this guy. And I was like, alright, let's get him. He went for the melee. Thank you, Treyarch, for making it a 2-shot melee. That just saved me right there. And the game ends. I was like, wow, I don't even know how to say this right now, but I could have had the GI unit, would have made an amazing gameplay, but no. The homeboy had to just ruin my day. This man right here, thank God he was a final kill. You deserve to die, son. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and drop a like on it, give that like button a small action, as I always say, and subscribe to my channel because we need it. I mean, we want to grow. And oh, look at that diamond SVG. And then just for you guys, the nut in my house. Your boy Prime Example. Peace.